What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the university channel. Today I'm going to teach you a little bit about my experience with stress and how I'm dealing with it coming up to the exams. So for those of you who don't recognise the scenery, I am currently on the Taft Trail, which is located between, I think, the Brecon Beatings all the way down to Cardiff. So a massive trail. I do recommend checking out the video on the channel already because one of the bloggers has already covered this trail and it is a gorgeous place. Somewhere where I tend to come out and just chill out, just to get away from things. So today I'm going to be talking about the topic of stress and how I'm dealing with it and how I have dealt with it over the last 2 years, because it's quite easy for other people outside of your situation to give you advice and stuff, and I understand they're just trying to help. So people like your parents, your lecturers, but they haven't been through it from a student point of view. So how I've been dealing with it over the past few years is probably a little bit different to how they think you should deal with it. So one of the things I generally like to do is just get out, get away from myself, and how I do that normally is I go to the gym. That's my getaway and how I just get everything out of my system. It's my peace place. But for everyone, I understand that that's not an option, and working out isn't going to be the thing you love to do, which is kind of why I came out today, just for a walk, because it's sort of the same concept. So I know a lot of you are going to be spending a lot of time in the library over the next few weeks, especially with revision and dissertations and stuff passing by, but the one thing I do recommend is try and get out of that environment. Try and get out of that zone, because if you're in there for so long, I know from personal experience myself that you just can't focus. It's not the same. I found myself sitting in a situation in the library where I'm literally just sitting there for half an hour and making zero progress because my mind is completely blitzed, and that's why I recommend getting out, which I know a lot of you are probably going to say that you don't have the time to do. I'm taking half hour out of my day today to just go for a walk and put a podcast on. I understand that that is not something that you think you might have time to do, and the half hour out of your day is going to affect you quite a lot, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things, taking that half hour to get your mind right is going to make such a massive difference in the long run. So the type of things I do when I come out for a walk is either completely turn off and have no electronics, I leave my phone back at home, or I pick a podcast or an audiobook from Audible, for example, and I just go out and just try and listen to that for even half hour. It makes a big difference. Top tip, by the way, I think Audible are kind of related with Amazon, and students get 6 months of free Amazon Prime, which has made a massive difference to me in the last few months, because especially if you're an engineering student, this is a top tip. Get Amazon Prime in your last year, because you're going to be doing your project, and it's just been an absolute lifesaver when I've needed to order parts last minute, or I've needed spares, some things haven't worked. Honestly, well done Amazon for giving 6 months free to students. It is a game changer. Now understand that, again, it is not for everyone. Not all of you are going to fancy going out for a walk and getting your mind straight, but honestly, if you've never tried it before, maybe take your friends with you, because I'm sure you could all use some time out of the library, even if it's 10 minutes. If the Taft Trail is a little bit too hard to get to for you guys, I recommend a walk just behind the campus. If you go to the right of the security lodge, where you can drive actually into halls, keep walking up that hill. There's a gorgeous walk up there. I think somebody may have covered that already on the channel. If not, I will do my best to try and cover it before my end of term. Thank you for watching today, guys. I hope this has given you some sort of information and some sort of insight to how I've been dealing with stress over the last few years, and how I intend on doing so for the last final exams of my university career. Make sure to catch up with the rest of the vlogs on the channel, and I'm sure we're going to have quite a lot of content out during the exam period to help you guys. So catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.